とムルミロをデッキに戻すことで融合する。古に生きる猛禽の闘士、剣闘士の魂と交わり歴戦の勇士となれ。融合召喚来い、グラディアルビーストガンザレス。
Everyone, it's Murray, and this past weekend was RBET New York. And if you didn't follow the event, the deck that took over the spotlight was Gladiator Beast, having 3 spots in top cut, including myself. I did go undefeated in Swiss with it, 8-0. But as the curse goes, if you go undefeated in the Swiss, you lose right away in top cut. So it's unfortunate, but that's how it is sometimes. The second topping list was from Javi over here on the right, wearing the blue shirt, and the winner right here in the middle. The thing I wanted to highlight in this video is how different our lists were from each other. I think Gladiator Beast is a deck that is far from solved. There's so much you can do with it. There's so many different things you can play to help attack the meta game. It's a deck with a lot of expression in the deck building process. So that's what I wanted to go over in this video. The different things that we did differently, some things that we all agreed on. And yeah, so that's going to be the purpose of this video. We'll go ahead and begin with my list since we're already here. And here we go. This is my list. This is the exact same list that I ran at Maryland, which is also the exact same list I ran at Nationals during the summer. The thing I would say about my list, oh, and by the way, if you want a super detailed explanation on cards, I did make a deck profile for it when I went to Maryland. But if I had to say anything about this list, it's that I went for a more mid-range approach to the deck. I like the explosiveness of Rescue Cat and Secutor, but I like playing this slow, grindy, 1-for-1 game. I like the 3 Deep Prisons, the 3 Dust Tornadoes, the Compulsories. I like my 5 Quick Play spells, the 3 Book and 2 Shrink. I really value the flexibility of those cards, and being able to play through Bottomless, deal with big monsters on my turn, during their turn. In the side deck, I am playing a full set of Trap Hole to really help deal with the Blackwing matchup. Out of the 3 Blackwings that I faced over the weekend, I beat 2 of them and then lost to 1 in top 16. So I had a 66% win rate against the deck, which is very strong. Because between the 3 Trap Hole and 2 Bombless, it's effectively 5 turnscapes against that deck. I am playing the 2 Ancient Forests to help deal with the value meta. And other than that, it's the same list I've played. This was the event where it finally got to shine. So that was my list. I'll go ahead and move on to Javi's list next. So here's Javi's list. As you can see, Javi is playing somewhat of a similar monster lineup. He is, however, playing the Cat and Prisma engine to have those really explosive turns. He is main decking the Secutor. He's also playing Gorse, which I don't hate. I think Gorse is very good in GB. The thing that stands out the most about Javi's list is that he is playing triple Upstart and 2 Respite. I've already made my opinions clear on Respite. I'm personally not a fan, but it's not the worst thing you can do with GB. And as you see here, it saw success. Being able to filter through your deck, see your Test Tigers, put back the monster-flooded hands, see your trap lineup, your power cards. You can't go wrong with that. Now, speaking about his trap cards, he is playing a very slim trap lineup. He's only playing 2 Deep Prison, he's only playing 1 Bottomless, So his list is very slim on the traps. But when you play 3 Upstart and 2 Respite, that should help you see those traps a lot quicker. So that was the, I guess you could say, he gave up playing a very heavy trap lineup if it meant he could play the draw spells to get to them sooner, faster. In the sideboard, he is playing 2 Smashing Ground, the 3rd War Chariot, an extra copy of Dust, and Bottomless, and Compulse, 2 Snowman, 1 Grammel. Overall, really solid list. I do like it a lot. And then we have the first place winning list. This list, the card that really stands out the most is Guardian Yados. I love the theory behind it. It's just a free 2500 body you can slap onto the board. GB does struggle with big monsters, so being able to just summon out a big 25 like that, hey, you can't go wrong with that. It's really solid. He is playing triple Proving Ground to help supplement the deck. You know, you don't play Test Tiger, you don't play Cat Prisma, so you need some other way of getting to your monsters. He is playing 2 Retiari. He's main decking 2 Smashing Ground, and his trap lineup is pretty scary. Triple D Prison, triple Compulsory, triple Trap Stun to really force his plays through, 2 Road, and 2 Wapaku. The side deck is very interesting. He is playing 7 Floodgates, the 2 Ancient Forest, I like that a lot, 2 Anti-Spell. I imagine you want this versus Dragon Turbo. That's the deck where it really stands out the most, being able to force them to set everything and then punish them with Bestiari and Geyser's plays. Triple Master Restrict, 2 Sirocco, 2 Snowman, and 2 Possessed Dark Soul to be able to just out those dupe blocks. Because in the Tigerless builds, since you don't have Test Tiger, you don't have Prisma, you don't have Cat, it can be a bit more difficult to out a dupe block than it would be in the Tiger builds. So I get that. But as you can see, each of these lists were very different from each other. They all took different approach to the Gladiator Beast archetype. I have mine, which is the more mid-range build. Javi's is the more aggressive build with this really strong draw engine. And then the first place list is something more low to the ground. Bunch of really solid 1-for-1 cards. And a really oppressive side deck with 7 Floodgates. Some similarities that I noticed was that the 3 of us all played Smashing Ground in our decks. I chose to side deck a copy of it. Javi chose to side deck 2. And the first place list did, in fact, he made deck 2 as well. So that's something that we all so happen to agree with. Smashing Ground is very good because, especially against decks like Blackwing and Hero Beat, being able to clear that alias or that Blackwing monster not only gets a big guy out of the way, but it also helps proactively play around Icarus Attack, Gemini Spark, Honest Collude. So I do like that. We're all playing Compulsory in our list. We all have Dust Tornado in our list somewhere. The 3 of us all played only 2 War Chariots. That's something else I noticed. I've said it before, I think 2 is all you need because the decks that lose to it hard, so you can always side the 3rd if you really want to, but you really don't want to have multiples against Blackwing, which is the more challenging matchup. Javi and the first place list did both sides Snowman Eater. I opted for DD Warrior Lady in my list. It serves the same purpose, except with the Warrior Lady, I can be aggressive with it. I can attack for game. I can put pressure with it. So that's why I opted for Warrior Lady. Other than that, it was all three lists look really solid. I honestly, you really can't go wrong with any of these. The only thing I would say is that, hey, it's not done yet. There's still a lot of room for exploration. There's still so much more that can be done with this deck, and I'm really excited to see what other people can bring to the table. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I don't really have much else to say, but I wanted to give you guys my perspective on the other list, just compare the three. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.